Go.
Hey, we're back, and I forgot to introduce my two assistants, the main dudes. Got Lucas Devlin here, my sidekick, and then we got Joshua as the cameraman. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with the cabbage. We're gonna go over, kind of getting the veggies in there and how to do it. So what I've done is cut it into cores, or fourths rather, and you'll see right here, here's the core, right there. So I just put that in there, and I just pop it off like that, and it cuts there. And then you can kind of see, you're doing a good job when there's really no core there. Now, if Joshua can get a close-up, you can see just how I'm just really shredding the other angle's good, Josh? From the other side? Yeah, there, like that side, there. Okay, you can see it's pretty thin. This is kind of the most, the element with the most, it takes the longest to do. You can see it's a lot of hit and miss. And then we just chop this up like this. Sometimes you'll get thicker ones in there, that's fine. Like that. And then when I get a little too low for safe, I just flip it over and I just chop it like that. And I will show you in a second. Fingers are out of the way on those last couple few. And then what I do is I just pick it up like this, and when I put it over the pot, I just kind of mix it up like that to make sure it's all loose, because sometimes you'll get these larger fingers. This is fine. It's not a problem. How it goes in is pretty much how it's going to go out. It's not really going to break down too much. I was reading one article. The guy actually takes these cores and he throws them into the top, and I'll do that if I have time. Throw them into the top, or if I have space rather. And I guess that's one of his favorite things. He just eats them like candy. And once you get into sauerkraut, you can have it like that. So the next we're going to do, this is how I do the carrot. I just take a simple cheese grater and I just start grating them, okay, over that. You can see that goes pretty well. So I use a cup or two. I don't get too hung up on carrots or any of these ingredients because it's going to come out really good. She asked for one head. I like to use two heads because by the time I do this whole process and it's finished, it seems like we eat it all up. So I use two of those, a cup or two of carrots. Now on the turmeric, what I just do is I use this rasp here, and then I just go like this. I just kind of shave it over there, wash it down a little bit, put that in here. I'm going to mix all this together here in a little bit. You can see that we got to mix that up. And then I use the ginger here. So the ginger, I've tried it on the rasp. It works pretty good, but then you're left with a bunch of strains, like fibers. So I just usually chop this very, very finely. It's up to you how big you want or small you want. And then on the green onions, I just do a typical chop. And what we do is then I will just throw those in as well. So once we get to all this finished and all cut up, then we'll be back and we'll show you how we put it in the jar. All right, be back in a minute.